Hello YouTube, this is Zach, and today I'm going to be analyzing something I'm really excited about. It's a little bit different than anything I've ever analyzed before. This is a song from a video game that just came out. Not, well, this year, it's still pretty new, but Expedition 33 Clair Obscur, and if you're a singing person, you know that Clair Obscur also means Chiaro Scuro, which is a art slash singing term, so it's pretty cool. Expedition 33 is an absolutely incredible game. If you know anything about me, you know I've been playing video games my whole life. I'm a huge nerd, huge gamer, and I've loved role-playing games, Japanese role-playing games, stuff like that. A lot of my music tastes were shaped by JRPGs, and this is not a Japanese RPG. This is a French role-playing game, but the soundtrack, the OST is just incredible, and OSTs have always been just the hallmark of good games to me. Like, I'll tolerate a game that I don't enjoy as much just because the soundtrack is good, but this game is just absolutely incredible. This is a song called Alicia, performed by Alice Duport-Percier. I just had to analyze this. I love this song so much. I love this performance so much, and so I wanted to talk to you guys about it. There's not a lot of negatives to say about this, I'll tell you up front, but I just absolutely love it, and I wanted to share it with all of you. So this soundtrack just won, I think, Soundtrack of the Year at the Game Awards or something like that. I mean, it's just gone viral because the music isn't your traditional video game music. I mean, this could be a classical score. If you've never heard this, you're really in for a treat. And if you know this game already, you know the score, you know what's up. I mean, this is just absolutely incredible music. One of the best OSTs for anything I've ever heard. So this is Alicia. I hope you all enjoy it. Every time I hear it, it makes me light up. So here we go. Okay, like, oh, I love it. So there's just so much good about this. The thing is, she's a classically trained singer, and if you look on her YouTube channel, she's got some performances of herself singing various things in chamber choirs, and that's kind of the background I came from too. I sung in chamber ensembles and things like that, so I'm pretty familiar with the choral music environment, and her voice is just so well suited to that setting, but it translates into this as well. Like I said, I don't have a lot of negative critiques for her because technically she's just flawless. There are so many things that she does so well. And the first thing I want to point out is, in terms of the classical perspective, she's definitely singing in more of the French school style, and you can tell that by the speed of the vibrato. A lot of times when you listen to French singers or listen to people singing French art song in the French style, the vibrato is very tight and narrow and fast. It absolutely fits into that style. The entire framework of the game and the music in it and the artwork and even the setting is just very, very French. And the music is no exception. The thing that I really love about this is her sense of shaping the line of the sound. And so that's a little bit more of a complex, more nuanced topic when it comes to singing. But the idea is that a phrase is not just a set of words. A phrase is an idea. So if I'm talking to you, like if I just say, I love this song, okay? Well, if I say, I love this song, that has a different meaning than I love this song, or I love this song, or I love this song. All four of those phrases carry different implications. Well, when you sing, the way that you inflect a phrase carries different musical implications as well. So when you hear the phrase, I'll go back to the last one so you can listen to it again. What I want you to hear is how it kind of has this contour, and as she goes up, her voice inflects more, and it kind of builds the phrase, and it has this clear contour of up and down. Check it out. Right here. It's just beautiful, right? So you've got this very clear growth up at the top of the phrase with this decay at the end of it. And so it's an example of shaping the line of sound. And that's something that you get into in the really advanced areas of singing is how do you create a phrase? How do you take a line of singing, a line of notes, a line of words, and shape them into something beautiful, shape them into something that paints a picture or paints a piece of art? And what's really interesting about this song in particular is that it's not sung in a real language. It's fictional. The language does not really exist. Now, they did another version of it where it's sung in French, but the reason that this is done in this kind of like fake language is because there's plot lines in it that would be spoilers if you've not played the game. So this is the theme song for the game. When you turn the game on, this plays, and it's in this fake language so that you're not spoiled by the plot of the game. It's really interesting. But what's beautiful about it is that even though the language isn't real, it doesn't exist, Alice still carries this phrase as if she's singing the meaning of it, even if the words aren't real. It's just beautiful affect, beautiful singing. I could go on about this all day. This beautiful growth and decay on the sound, this amazing ability to just pull off the voice and keep it consistent and keep it resonant, but also keeping it delicate and not over singing, fitting the ensemble. If you listen to the way that the strings are orchestrated, it's just enough to carry the harmonic context, and she matches it by not over singing with it. It's just a beautiful pairing. It's just amazing. I mean, come on. Like, it's just amazing. Technique-wise, I mean, God, what a melody, right? So, technique-wise, she's got this really interesting blend of classical technique and contemporary. So a lot of times in classical music, you don't hear grace notes. So she does this kind of da 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 da. So she does these little grace notes where she kind of flips up to the top note. You don't really hear that much in classical music unless it's on the page to do that as like an ornamentation. She does these like contemporary grace notes, but the technique she's using is very much aligned with classical. So you can hear that resonance where you've got the space in the back of the mouth. That's where you get that really full sounding, like fast vibrato is really coming from the chord closure, but also the space that she's creating in the back of the mouth. Just this beautiful marriage of contemporary approaches to a classical technique. It's just great. I mean, look at her posture, perfectly aligned. Her embouchures are amazing. They never get super wide. It's amazing. I mean, she gets some like forehead tension stuff going on, and the apologists always say that's for expressive purposes, and maybe it is, maybe it isn't. It's not necessary. But what I really want you to pay attention to in terms of expressiveness with this is that she's singing with her eyes. And I tell people to do that. I was taught to do that. You don't have to make faces. If you can convey the idea with your eyes, that is going to carry as much as any facial expression that you can make. I mean, pay attention to it. You'll see. Oh, so good. I love it. Like, look at how perfect her embouchures are. Like, pay attention to the lip shaping of this entire phrase. I mean, I won't play the whole thing again, but like, just watch your lips. E, E. On all these E vowels, it's like narrow vowels. The space and all the resonance is happening back here. It's not being forced up into the front of the face, and it's just got this rich resonant sound. This is just like absolute proof that the classical method can work in a contemporary style. It's proof of it. Yeah, I mean, just incredible. Oh, so beautiful. My goodness. Every time I hear it, it just kills me. Like, just that beautiful legato. I mean, just the phrase is just so consistent and even, and it just swells at the right time. And oh, I mean, I'm just gushing at this, right? This is not typical analysis for me. But the thing is, she's so well trained and she's so technically astute. She's doing all the technical stuff right. And how often do I say that? Like, I just don't say that very often. So I don't have much in terms of negative critique. I can just point out the positives. The breath support is incredible because you hear a consistent line of sound. And I've done this demonstration before, but it really stands to be important here. When you speak, there is a natural sense of linearity through your phrases. So I'm talking right now and my voice is carrying from word to word. But if I start breaking it up, all of a sudden my message gets broken up as well. Because we naturally communicate in this way that connects our words together into phrases. That's the biggest takeaway from this video. Phrasing makes so much. You could take words that aren't even real and create a beautiful idea by just using good phrasing. And so the legato and the line, all of these things tie together to create the phrasing. And you can hear the legato because that line of sound, the vowel sounds, even if it's different vowels, the vowel sounds and the notes are always connected together. Listen again. That's why I keep moving my hands around. This is kind of what we're taught to do in classical, in music school and things like that. We're taught to kind of shape the sound with our hands. This is why you see conductors doing this kind of thing. I mean, you have the ictus, which keeps the time, but you also see them doing these things that are like, they're shaping the sound, right? So I'm doing that because I'm just sort of ingrained in it because all the technical is there to the point where I don't have to pay attention to it and I can literally just think about the shape of the sound. And in my view, that's when I know that something is really good, when I don't even have to think about technical things and I can just be taken in to the music making of it, right? So anyway, let me go back for a minute and just pay attention to the shape of the line of the sound. Listen to the inflection, listen to the emphasis being put on syllables and the phrase and how the notes kind of bleed into one another. Right here, listen. Oh. I mean, come on. Oh man, like, come on. Like, what is there to even say? Like, I mean, it gets me teared up just listening. Come on, you guys know this is not like me. But and I've heard this 100 times. I've beat the game and I've listened to it over and over again, and it gets me every time. This is actually a variation of the melody. It's not exactly the same as you hear in the game. It's not drastically different, but it's slightly different. And I've heard this so many times, but it still moves me every single time because it's just a beautiful composition. Lorien Testat, I think is his name. Maybe I'm pronouncing it wrong, but it's his composition. And Duport-Percier, she just absolutely crushes it. I mean, if there's nothing else you take away from this video, shape the line. Think about the ideas behind the music, the ideas behind the text, and the phrases that you're singing, and shape your sound with that. If you can correlate the shape of the line with the way that you would speak it, you will be equally emphatic as to how you are when you say things. And this is proof that the line of the sound and the legato and the connectedness of the voice, it transcends the text itself, because these literally aren't even real words. So when you can convey a musical idea with things that aren't even real words, that's when you're being a musician. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this as much as I did. like and subscribe, all that good stuff. Please comment, tell me what you think. Let me know if you have any questions. I'm offering voice lessons on my Discord server. Join the Discord. Check out my Patreon where I'm doing a little bit more in-depth analysis of things. You also get sneak peeks of the videos before they come out. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Take care, and I'll see you all soon. Bye.